What's up? What's up? Trapping. You rapping. You don't get you to rap. So, trying to say that I was cheating. I'm about to show you how I ain't geeking. So, no Soldier Boy new game. This video sponsored by me, dog. This is beef with Soldier. Don't nobody want no beef with Big Soldier. Who do I got ton value? Don't leave. Don't leave.
This way, that way, this way, that way.
I'm just nice at this game.
That way. Hit you with the Draco.
Don't worry about that. I'm about to get
This way, that way. Draco.
see the Draco is giving you
This way.
bonuses.
That way. That way.
See, I suck at this game now. So now let me get on my real game. So I just playing
This
because
way,
you said
that
that I
way,
suck.
that
Let me
way.
get on my real game.
This way, that way. This way, that way.
This
That
way,
way.
that way.
This way, that way. This way, that way. This way, that way. This way, that way. This way, that way. Draco. This way, that way. Soldier. This way.
Ooh.
This way, that way. This way, that way. This way, Draco. This way, that way. This way, that way. This way, that way. Draco.
I
This
just
way,
ran on top of the car.
that way. This way, Draco. That way. This way.
See that?
This
Look.
way. Draco. That way.
This game
This
easy
way.
now.
That way. This way. That way. This way. Soldier. That way.
Can we get to
This
100?
way. That way.
It's getting harder.
This way. That way. This way.
Oh, we had 95. No. Alright, we got 1,000. I hate these ads, y'all. For real. Let go. So things you don't use anymore. Get it now. Let go. Too nice. That's why they put ads in my videos. Waiting on me to go. Well, here you go. With the crew. Sit high. Draco. Big Soldier pull out that Draco. Oh yeah, nigga gonna be done. I know I'm talking low. That's how you know that you got son. You my son.
This way. That way. This way. That way. This way.
So my uncle said I was cheating, you know, Big Soldier.
That way. This way. Soldier.
I'm not cheating, just to let
This
you
way.
know.
That way. This way. That way. This way. This way. That 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 way. This way. Soldier. This way.
No,
That
get them
way.
coins.
This way. That way. This way.
It's because
That
like
way.
I've been doing good, like I've been
That way.
practicing.
This way.
That's
That
why
way.
he think I'm cheating, but I'm
This
really
way.
not.
That way. This way. Soldier. That way. This way. That way.
Hit you with the Draco. Let's get it.
That way. This way. That way. This way. That way. That way. This
You
way.
ain't even get
That
to say
way.
Draco.
This way. This way. That way. This way. That way. Draco. This way. That way. This way. That way. Soldier.
Big
This way.
Soldier though,
This way.
man.
That way. This way. That way. Draco. Soldier. This way. That Draco. This way. That way. This way. That
At 45, no. Alright, I'm about to try to get 1,500, then I'm gonna end it.
way. This
This
way.
is
That
just
way.
to show
This
y'all
way. That way.
that I'm a goat.
That way. This way. This way. That
Draco.
way. This way.
Draco.
That way.
Yeah.
That way. This way.
See, alright. See, I just want to put this one up. Cause I'm a beast in the street. Nobody playing with me. They know that I'm a boss. If they try to run up, they gon' get the shot. Yeah. I'm a beast. You ain't a beast like me. Why did I click that? What I've been doing, yeah. I got $200,000. You can't fight with me, nigga. Yeah, Big
This way.
Soldier.
That
Yeah,
way.
this way.
That way. Draco. Soldier. This way. That way. Soldier. That way. This way. That
Holla at me, boy.
That way, that way, this way, that way, this way, that way. Soldier, this way, that way, this way, this way, that way, that way, this way, that way, that way, this 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 way, Draco, that way. Soldier, this way, that way.
Alright, dang.
Draco.
Alright, I'm about to get 300.
That way. This way. Hit you with the Draco.
Oh no.
That way. This way. This way. Draco. That way. This way. That way. That way. This way. That way. This way. This way. That way. This way. That way. That way.
I was playing this all day at school at recess. Alright. Dang, yo. Alright, I'm gonna just end this here because it's making me mad.